Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. One only has to think about a month ago when we saw the left angry at the right for being right, and with the left unable to argue, they just simply kill people. Charlie Kirk was the victim of left-wing hate and violence. It's going to happen again, and it's going to happen in this country now because Keir Starmer is inciting violence. I think he needs to be arrested. I think he needs to be prosecuted under his own very harsh laws about this. He is labelling Farage and Reform as racists, as extremists, the enemy, he's calling them. This is an incitement to the likes of Antifa and all the other left-wing extremists, Hate Not Hope, for example. And they will visit violence upon them. They will attempt to harm and hurt. And rather than calming the situation, this inciting language is going to make things worse. I believe immediately, not just resignation, I believe Starmer should now be arrested and prosecuted. And what's worse is at the same time, he's removed 75% of the security around Nigel Farage. It's almost as though he wants the baying crowd to kill Farage because he thinks killing Farage will make his life easier and you'll get rid of the opposition if you kill them. Typical communist plot, isn't it? Very Stalinist. If you can't convince them, kill them. And that's where I think that's where I think this Prime Minister's at. He stands there. He labels people who are political opponents the enemy. This is very dangerous speech, very angry speech. It's an absolute disgrace. People in his own party are thinking this as well. There's people in the Labour Party actually appalled at the language this bastard is using. Imagine if and I'm not doing this, but imagine if I sat there and said, Starmer is the enemy. Starmer needs to be taken out. And I'm going to reduce his security team to allow it to be easier to be penetrated, and I'm going to allow the left a good clear run, or the right a good clear run at Starmer rather. I would be arrested so fast. I would be up in court so fast. But not him. He is inciting actual physical violence, if not murder, on a political opponent. Throughout this conference, no one has ever talked about party policies. No one's ever talked about what Labour are doing. No one's ever said what Labour are going to do. Everything about this is the enemy, Starmer. Sorry, not Starmer. Farage is the enemy. Farage, Reform are the enemy. Look at what Reform are doing. We've got to beat Reform. They're shit scared of Reform. And so now they're giving speeches filled with hate and incitement to violence and possibly incitement to murder political opponents. And after Charlie Kirk, we know it is the left that are dangerous. It is not the right. It is not the right that go around killing people. It is the left. Because it's always the left. Because they cannot win an argument. Because they cannot use reason. Because they are unreasonable. Because they are wrong. And when you argue with them and you present them with facts, they see they're wrong. And then they get angry because they're wrong. And so they lash out with violence every time. Whenever you see violence at political rallies, it's always the left. We had the big march in London, 25 arrests. What they're not telling you is 18 of them were from the left. He stands, he calls the vast majority of people in this country racists. He says if you object to mass uncontrolled immigration, you're racist. We don't, we do object to it. We object to children being raped. But apparently that makes you a right-wing racist thug. We object to the fact you can't buy a house in this country. That makes you a right-wing racist thug. You're objecting to anything and you're a right-wing racist thug. And ironically, if you want to be hurt, it's going to be the left-wing, extremist, hate-filled thugs that do the damage. Starmer is a disgrace. He should resign. And if he's not going to be resigned, he should be arrested, tried, convicted, and imprisoned. Give him 5 years in Pentonville. Or the scrubs. Make him see what he's done to this country. Him and his extreme left hate-filled yobs. His party needs to get rid of him now. Or the Labour Party, I think, is finished forever. Thank you very much.